Welcome everyone to this short video, basically explaining what my coaching program is all about. Showing you some of the student success stories we've had, a little bit of background on who I am, who Matthew J. Phillips is, where I was a month ago, a couple of months ago, a year ago, compared to where I am right now, and the results you can expect to see and will 100% see if you decide to book in your 15-minute call with me and work with me. So again, this is a short welcome video. Please watch this entire video. If you aren't able to sit still and watch a 10-15 minute video, with all due respect, you should probably pack your business's bags right now. You, my friend, have bigger problems to worry about. If you can do that, on the other hand, here's who this video is for. Coaches, consultants, and mentors. And I mean, coaches are very similar to consultants, and consultants are similar, to mentors. But this is for coaches, consultants, and mentors, however you like to label yourself. I personally like to call myself a coach and consultant. So, if you are a struggling coach, consultant, or mentor with boatloads of value to share with the world, big dreams, big goals, and a desire to provide yourself and your loved ones with a better life, this video is for you. If you have a problem with creating a mouth-watering offer that your niche is willing to snap their wrist clean, throwing money at you for, or even picking a niche in the first place, this video is for you. If you need more organic leads and call bookings, I'm talking 10 plus sales calls booked solid in your calendar on a week-to-week basis, streams of leads coming to you, not you always having to go to them. This video is for you. If you need to close more clients over the phone, like Leo, the Wolf of Wall Street, my favorite film by the way, this video is for you. We cover all your offer creation, organic lead generation, and closing needs. We kind of like to think of ourselves as the one-stop shop, the premium one-stop shop that can solve any of your offer creation, niche selection, lead generation, closing problems. So let's dive in and let me, give you some backstory on who I am. So this is the former me. Now, there is a lot to my story, and I know we're both busy, so I'll get to the point. And if we do decide to work together, or possibly on our 15-minute call, I can give you some more details, or you can share your story, as I'd love to hear it. But for now, here's a couple of details so you get the idea. I left school at 16 years old in 2016-17 to become a personal trainer. I was heavily into fitness at the time, after being this skinny, tall, asthmatic kid. And I started, documenting my progress and posting it on Instagram. This led to me growing a following of 50,000 organically within the fitness industry. Because of this, I thought, maybe I should go ahead now and be qualified, become a personal trainer. I didn't like school at all. Didn't get good grades. I failed business, believe it or not. So becoming a personal trainer just made sense, especially with the following that I'd grown. Becoming a PT was my first step into the world of business. And after becoming qualified, my parents bought me my first online course as a gift. And I decided to go through the course, and it showed me how to, monetize my following on Instagram with coaching and selling PDFs. And this was my first experience with becoming a coach/consultant. And it started okay, but soon it did decline as I had no idea what I was doing. So, I know, maybe you could put it down to a little bit of beginner's luck. Now, at this point, I had around £34 in my bank account, which is about $50. And I was borrowing money from my grandmother to stay afloat and not have to quit and get a job. I had rent to pay, a phone bill, food, subscriptions, ClickFunnels, my email marketing software. So I have all these bills. I've got $50 in my bank account. I was borrowing money from my grandmother. I would literally tear up after taking the money from her, because I felt like I didn't feel like a man. I felt like, I just felt like a waste of space, to a certain degree. And this led to me being extremely overwhelmed with everything, and how hard being a coach in business in general really is. Because you are sold a dream, right? That you'll be sipping pina coladas in Thailand in 7 days. And it turns out to be a lot harder than, do a couple of things and now you're a multi-millionaire. I also, was jumping from one new strategy to the other, suffered from shiny object syndrome. That didn't help either. And I had these huge 6-figure goals, but with no way of getting there. And the saddest part of all, really, along with the fact that I was borrowing money from my grandmother, which just, when I think of it now, it kind of hurts a little, was the fact that I didn't even want to buy McDonald's because I needed the £5 that it would cost me. Now, this is the current me. I run my own coaching consulting business from the comforts of my own home and of course across the world because I can go where I want, when I want. I'm currently teaching what I know to 100 plus individuals across the globe. From the ages of 15 to 60 plus. I have students who have made $7,000 in just 5 days with a brand new coaching business, £23,000, $26,000 soon after implementing what we covered in the coaching program, and a gallery full of success stories that I'd love for you to see. I've gone from not wanting to pay for a McDonald's, avoiding the ticket man on the train, to comfortably investing 2.5k plus into coaches of my own and paying my bills with ease. In fact, I just hired a new coach for $2,500 last week. Last week. And in my second week of using Facebook organically, I made $2,500 in 7 days without spending a single penny, just using organic strategies. And my hourly rate is $382 at 18 years old. I've gone from struggling to book 1 to 3 sales calls a week, because I sometimes used to go weeks without having a single call booking, to upwards of 6 in a single day organically. And if you don't know the importance of a call, taking calls to people is usually how you close clients. So the more calls you usually take, the more clients you usually close. I'm now able to treat my family like paying for my mother and father to stay in luxury hotels or comfortably dropping, $1,000, £1,000 plus on designer clothing. I love fashion, eating out and traveling. So it's a big difference between where I was and where I am now. And I want to show you how to do the same. But before that, here's an inside look into some of the success you could also see working with me. In fact, some of the success I know you will see working with me. So this is Adam, and this is Adam's insane success story. So just take a quick little minute to listen to this.
$7,000 in 5 days. $7,000 in 5 days. Guys, if you guys are watching this right now, I started launching a brand new product to a brand new audience. We made $7,000 in 5 days. It was insane. And it was all thanks to Matthew Phillips' help. I would have not been able to do this. He helped me put together the entire campaign, the entire launch, like structure and our Facebook group, and everything that he does with his organic messaging just changes lives. Like, there was no way I would have been able to do this without his help. And Matthew, if you are still accepting people to work with you, people are out of their minds if they are not doing this and taking advantage of the offers that you have in your organic messaging and the marketing and everything that you do. I absolutely loved working with you. Thank you so much. I owe you the world because now this has been able to launch this brand new product. $7,000 in 5 days in collected revenue. We did about $15,000 in sales, but collected revenue was $7,000. So Matthew, thank you so much for all your help, brother. Very much looking forward to working with you in the future.
Okay, so after Adam, enrolled into one of my coaching programs, my one-to-one coaching, he went from no way of selling his coaching offer, no real brand, no strategy whatsoever, not really much, to work with. And we took him from $0 to $7,000 in clients, in sales, in actual clients closes, and he had 7K in his Stripe account in 5 days. So that's Adam's success story. Here's a couple more. Amanda, first call booked, she closes that client for $750. Second call on the same day closes another client for $545 for a coaching consulting business. She calls 3 out of 4 clients in the same day. Gilberto, we showed him how to set up a little campaign. He closed a $2,600 mentorship client with an email. One email. Damon, 597 client closed for the first time ever. That was his first client. Josh on the bottom right, he closes a $400 coaching program, coaching student, 16 hours after our first call. Jack on the left, 18 years old, working a part-time job in a trampoline park that he hated. We took him from, working in that part-time, making zero from his fitness coaching business to £1,000 per month in 3 weeks. Quit his job, was able to take his girlfriend on holiday. Harry closes an $800 retainer. Kiki out, he ends up actually going from zero to $2,788 per month in 21 days at 18 years old with his coaching, consulting, mentorship business. So these results are absurd, and there are so many more. There'll be many more listed underneath this video also for you to take a quick look at before you book in your call. Now, enough about myself. This video is about you and how we can take your business to newfound levels with simplicity and efficiency and unleash the beast that's within you. And should I also add, organically. Now, at the end of this video, you'll be given the opportunity to book in a call with myself or one of my highly trained team members. Please watch the entire video before you do this, or your call will be cancelled and you will miss out. On this call, we are going to get to know each other, see what your current situation is and where you'd like to be. And if I'm able to help you, I'll coach you a little on the call and we'll build out a roadmap together on the call for you to, I guess you could say, be where you want to be. We will build out a roadmap on the 15-minute call to success. And a reminder, this is to uncover if we are compatible and I am able to coach you or not. This is not a 15-minute call where you get to pick my brains and milk me dry of my value, asking me millions and millions and millions of questions, trying to get everything I know and build out, and solve all your problems for the price of nothing in a 15-minute call. This is not that call, okay, if that's what you're looking for. Now, here's what coaching looks like with me. I only take on students I know I can help, and it's usually only 1 in 5, so we're pretty, strict on who we work with. On the call, we establish the current obstacles you're facing and lay out a roadmap in order for you to overcome those obstacles and achieve what you're looking to achieve. Based on your preference, we will have 1 call per week or 1 every other week. In certain cases, we can have more than 1 call per week, or increase the time frame between calls depending upon what's best for you. We've had students enroll in one of our coaching offers that have been really slow on implementing and needed a bit more time. We've had a call every other week. We have some students who want to get results as soon as possible. They got the time, they can implement. We have maybe 1 or 2 weeks. Sometimes I've had 3 calls with students in 1 week. It's totally up to you. But just know what we cover on those calls will be precisely what you need to achieve what you are looking to achieve. We will maintain a consistent back and forth communication over Slack. And once in the coaching, I will provide you with all the knowledge and resources I believe you need and more as free bonuses. Know that I am giving you everything you need in the simplest way possible, in the most understandable way possible, in the most structured way possible for you to achieve what you're looking to achieve. Before every call, we will prepare an agenda, and you'll see an example on the next slide. And this is to help us stay on track and to basically make sure that you're getting exactly what you need to achieve exactly what you're looking for. And each call can be recorded for you to play back anytime via Loom. So even after the coaching ends and we have a friendship, if you want to go back and look at any of the calls, you can do so. So here's a great example of an agenda of some of the calls I've done with a recent coaching student who just enrolled in one of our programs. He basically was starting fresh with a coaching business. He had no clients, he had no niche. So on our first call, we started piecing together his mouth-watering offer. We defined his jackpot niche, created offer tiers, priced them correctly, and we covered how he could deliver the offer with ease. Also, at the end of the calls with me, you can ask your questions. Like he asked me, could he see my offers? And I showed him them as well. Now that his offer was in place and he had, an offer that people in his niche were going to rave for and dribble for and just beg him to buy, beg him to buy the offer for. it was now time to, cover generating leads. So you could actually generate leads and start booking calls to close people on this new mouth-watering offer that we'd put in place. So on call 2, we covered my Facebook client accelerator. I showed him how to generate a stream of hungry for his offer leads organically, day in, day out, with spending a penny. We covered how he could book his calendar with 10 plus sales calls per week consistently. We covered cold outreach to accelerate the process. And again, he asked me a few more questions. And then on call 3, we covered closing and silky smooth systems. So I covered within my high ticket 6-figure framework, swift objection handling. We put a deadly follow-up sequence in place, and then, how to take payment properly. And he asked me some other questions as well. But, he had nothing. So we put a mouth-watering offer in place. We covered exactly how we could book calls and get leads day in, day out, and then how to close those leads over the phone as high-paying clients. And if they had any objections, he could handle them. And if, he needed a follow-up, he could do so. And of course, we covered a lot more than that. But that's just an example of, 3 of the calls I covered with a recent student. So, with our one-to-one help, strategies, methods, and systems in place, you are guaranteed results if you implement them. That is correct. I guarantee you results if you implement them. But you have to implement, okay? Once you are a student, you are a part of my little successful family. And I want to add as much value to you as possible and ensure your success. Ensure that everything you need is supplied. And everything you want to achieve is achieved. Here in a moment, you will schedule your 15-minute call. If we are not a fit, I will tell you. If we are, you are in, and I'll send you over the invoice agreed upon, and you can process that payment if you want to join the coaching or not. There is no pressure, by the way. Please be in a quiet room with no distractions for the duration of the call. Don't be in a car park, in a restaurant, in a coffee shop. Be in the quietest room you can possibly find. And if you have a business partner or a spouse that needs to be present in order for you to make a decision, please have them present on the call, as success loves speed. Now, once you schedule a call with me, this is important. Once you schedule a call with me, there will be a question in the form asking, what is the secret code? Okay, so you will see a question when you click the button down below to book in the call. What is the secret code? The secret code is VLI, standing for Value Lives Impact. This helps me weed out the students who didn't watch this video and who truly don't value their time or my time. If you don't know the secret code VLI, it means you didn't watch the video. Now, I look forward to speaking with you after you click the button down below and book in your call so we can build out your roadmap to success. I'm grateful to be giving you this opportunity, and I cannot wait to help you if we are a compatible fit. Thank you for watching this video, and I will talk to you very, very soon.